when you look at the feed itself, when you look at the ingredients that I use to formulate my feed here, they are all chaffs. All these ingredients are things that we normally throw away. You may not know they are very important and very useful to animals, not only rabbits, the other animals as well, just like goats, cattle, sheep, and even fowls. They all feed on this uh, particular feed, just that the feed may differ, all right? Maybe one or two ingredients that you may add that will differ, but they all feed on the same feed. Viewers, I formulated a feed for somebody some time ago, and the person became furious. And what was the reason? That I have gathered chaff, chaffs um, simply to take his money. Then I was called to come for my chaps. So he ignored the feed, went out and bought some feed for his rabbit. But later on, he realized that they were not feeding on that one. They rather feed on the one I provided him with. So within some days, he was now asking me whether the feed is still there. He was asking for more. The guidelines that we need to follow anytime we want to prepare feed for our rabbits. And we will definitely need to prepare feed for our rabbits because day in and day out, that is what will keep our farm alive. Uh, the feeding is one of the biggest problem to so many farmers simply because um, the feeding is the engine house. If you don't know what exactly to feed your rabbits with, you are not going to get the expected results that you need to drive. And most of the diseases in our rabbit uh, farms is caused by what we feed the rabbits with. I think we actually need to learn so much about the feed. So, viewers, I will encourage you to simply visit some seminars. Okay, we even have some trainings online that you can join. Try to learn much about um, what rabbits feeds on. Try to learn much about it, especially how you can formulate your own feed, how you can come up with the local ingredients around your area, which you can use um, to produce feed for your rabbits. Because I bet you that is how you can cut down cost rather than to always go and buy all the time. So um I have a couple of guidelines here that I want us to look at. Now, I've been saying it. Look, when you see my feed, you may think that it's just chaffs. Yes, but they are the things that rabbits feeds on. All right? Yes. What do I mean by that? Because now let's look at these um, guidelines. First of all, I've ever said it in one of my content that um, rabbit feed, first of all, think of what you are looking for. All right? For instance, if all the ingredients that your animals may need, if they can be found in water, you will simply give them only water and you wouldn't provide them with any other feed. All right? Um, we all know that most of the things that rabbits feed on has to do with grass. Okay, rabbits' main feed is grass. Now, what do they get in the grass? Remember, animals don't just feed on grass just for feeding sake. Okay, just like human beings, we are not feeding on most of the food that we take. It's not the food per se, but what it contains. Okay, the nutrients that are contained in the food. That is why we eat it. That is what is needed for our body to function well. The same thing happens to animals, especially our rabbits. Now, um, rabbits, they need two key um, things in their diet. All right, and these two things, that is fiber and nutrients. All right, they need fiber and nutrients in their diet. So when you see them in a free range, as they are eating the grass, as they are nibbling on different grasses, and then even tubers, leaves, and other things, that is simply these grass and leaves that they are eating on. All these contain the fiber and other nutrients that the rabbits need. So when we are also formulating our feed, we need to look for the things that are not harmful for rabbits when they eat. And then, not only that, what we are feeding our rabbits with, we need to ask ourselves.
Okay. Does the rabbit feed, does it contain nutrients and fiber? Now, when we are talking about the nutrients, we are simply talking about protein, vitamins, calcium, and the rest. So, um, beans, soya, the fish meal, that is where we get the protein, and then salt will give us iron and the rest. And then when it comes to the rice brand, which brand, that is where we can get our fiber. All right? So it's as simple as that.
Please do well to subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified anytime we drop a content. And you can also like and share the video. See you again in our next